We're here with Julia, who is a cloud advocate based out of Kenya. Julia, introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, as you've heard, my name is Julia Muiruri and I'm an academic cloud advocate from Kenya, Nairobi. I'm excited to be here.
Thanks, Julia. And it's always great to see more advocates based out of Africa. Tell me about your career so far.
Okay, sure. So my career, I can say, is both short and long. And I know that's confusing. So let me try and expound on it a little bit. So it's short in the sense that I am yet to even complete my first month here at Microsoft as an advocate. But on the other hand, I feel like I have been doing what I do today for nearly 4 years now. So what I mean is that back in 2019, I joined the Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador Program. And frankly speaking, I was pretty green to tech back then. That was my first encounter with Microsoft Azure, with the different dev tools we have been provided by Microsoft. And so what I did ideally was learn the tech as I taught my community members the same tech. So my day-to-day revolved around me learning tech and teaching that to our community members. Then last year, I got an opportunity to partner with the ADC on some of my initiatives, such as the peer-to-peer mentoring program that I launched last year here in Kenya, and some of their own initiatives like the Game of Learners program. And I was fortunate enough to actually be one of the pioneers of that program. Then earlier this year, there was an open role, and to my shock, it was a role that actually specified everything that I've been doing as a student ambassador. So get this, I got an opportunity to interview for something I was already doing as a student ambassador. So I went through the series of interviews, and early this month, I started as an academic cloud advocate here at Microsoft. So as you can see, it's both short and long in both senses. Yeah.
That is pretty amazing and a great story. So what do you currently do in your role as a academic advocate at Microsoft?
Cool. So as an academic cloud advocate, let me help by breaking it down a little bit. So my day-to-day activities revolve around making the experiences better for developers across the world. So I do this in everything that we do in the advocacy space revolves around three pillars. That kind of define everything that we do. So the first pillar is on content. So I help collaborate on building content that developers can use to skill up. Then the second pillar is on community. So I get to put myself out there and engage and interact with the student developer community, get to hear to their needs, get to hear about what they're excited to learn about. Then, just work on creating content that they can use to expand their knowledge base. And then the third pillar, and just to be clear, I love everything about my job, but this just happens to be my favorite pillar, and that is feedback. So everything that I do revolves around the feedback that we get from the community. So with my ears on the ground, I get to hear about what the community is eager to learn about, some of the feedback of how we can improve the services that we have. And then I will relay that communication to the respective product teams. And then after the improvement has been done, it is then back to me to communicate the same feedback, the same improvement to our student developer community. So everything I do revolves around that. And then I tend to think about student advocacy as a special kind of advocacy because the name academic before the cloud advocate actually shows that I work more particularly with students and faculty members.
Wow, that's pretty eye-opening. I didn't really understand what an academic cloud advocate did until you explained it to me now. And then the feedback mechanisms and the feedback loop that you feed through to the respective parties is very important. So what are you currently working on initiatives in the academic advocacy, and also what is your call to action to reach those students out there?
Fantastic. So currently I'm collaborating with the student ambassadors from Kenya. Hopefully I'll get to meet more student ambassadors from Africa and the MEA region. And so there's a program that is actually getting to be launched Thursday this week, that is on 2nd June 2022, the peer-to-peer mentoring program. So this is actually a space where community members get to meet student ambassadors and have a 3-month engagement of mentorship. So the launch will be on Thursday. So most definitely check out the meetup. On the meetup page, just look for the student ambassador community here in Kenya, and the event is called Unpacking Microsoft Build. So you can already tell that we'll also be discussing most of the announcements that were made during Build. And additionally to that, we're also collaborating with student ambassadors to build content that can help students in their specific areas of expertise. So to any student ambassador who's eager to work with cloud advocates here at Microsoft, you can definitely look at the content, which is at aka.ms/workshop-o-matic. So we're putting together a series of workshops that you can use to run your own workshops. So definitely check the content out. We are eager to hear your feedback on how we can actually improve it. And then we can definitely get to work together on that content. So I'm excited to work with you all, and thank you so much.
Wow, that was great, and all the links will be in attached to this video, so you can actually go and click through that. Juliet, thanks so much. It's always great to see a fresh young face in advocacy, and we look forward to the incredible things that you're going to do in advocacy in Kenya, in Africa. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much. Bye.